And so begins our 4th episode of Defenseful Champion. This episode is the first one where I actually lose a defense. Luckily it was only 1 star. The guy actually just used a farming army to do it. He barely pulled the 50% using a couple spells. I think he used 4 spells and both his heroes. So right now we have Lil Tyrael from V at top. He's going to be using balloon minion strategy. So far only 1 person has successfully beat my base. I may need to change up my design to one that's not as 50% friendly. This one's more about high champion protecting your town hall. He wastes 2 balloons here because he didn't realize that the Tesla were going to be up there. I moved the Tesla from their original positions. Normally they were down by the gold mines. Just a little bit away. I moved him up there because I actually was having trouble with people just easily taking out that archer tower and then just taking the whole top with minions. So he's basically just going to go around trying to get the 50%. He's clearly not really after the resources. And what I'm doing right now is I'm leaving 1 gold mine completely untouched until it reaches 150,000 gold. So it shows plus 50 to 150,000 gold, but I'm making it a gold mine that's hard to reach, so it draws people in. They want the gold because they see at least 200,000 available. But in reality, 70,000 of that 200,000 is almost, I wouldn't say impossible to reach, but you're going to need to use something like balloon minions to even get to it. You're not going to get with Barch or anything with Goblins and all that. So it just sits there building up gold, making me look like a better and better target. But yeah, he's going to be going in. As you can see, they're stealing a decent amount of dark elixir from me. I had 5,500 available because I'm not touching my drills, because I want my drills to draw people in. But yeah, basically, I think the next 2 attacks, I think one is a balloon minion attack and the other one's just sort of a regular farming army type. I don't have much to say about them. If I see something come up, I'll say something about it. But right now I want to talk about something another YouTuber is doing. In early August, Daddy says that he is going to maybe be in Boston if there is enough people that want him to go there. I've been to Boston before. It's a nice place if you're in the right place. But I'm thinking of taking a vacation, and a 1-day vacation, depending on my schedule, and showing up there when he has his meetup. So if you want to meet Daddy and or myself, show some interest in his Boston meetup. I'll probably be there. I'll try to be there. I'll have to, of course, arrange, you know, I don't really necessarily need to take a plane. It's easier that way. I live down in Jersey, so I'm a couple states away, but not that far. Also, you can see this guy that's attacking me is from Unity Air Force. That's a fairly well-known clan among people on the forums and Norsk and all that. It's one of the Unity clans. I don't think I've ever met the guy named Guy, but he probably has a general idea who I am if he's in a Unity clan. But anyways, back to the Boston thing. Yeah, I'm going to try to show up for that. If you want it to happen, want to go, just go over and show support for it on Daddy's latest video. Or video before last, actually. His latest video was the video about the jump spell changes. As far as the jump spell changes go, since I like to use jump, it's been one of my favorite spells. I don't always use it, but I use it a lot. I'm pretty much all for a boost to jump, even though it would be bad for someone with high-level walls like me, because people are going to be using jump. Basically, what the change to jump spell is that it's going to effectively erase the walls. How it used to be is any troop inside the jump spell radius, as soon as they got into the green circle, immediately they would feel as if the walls underneath the jump spell didn't exist. Their AI would treat it as if there was just a huge gap there. Now, that will happen for every troop on the map. So, that doesn't mean they're all just going to be sucked into the jump spell from all over the map, or going to just start jumping randomly. Basically, what it means is, it's as if, you know, say it covers 20 walls. It'll be as if those 20 walls were deleted from the whole layout of the base. And if that would be a better route, if those walls didn't exist, if that would be a better route for your troops to go, they'll turn and go to the jump spell. But if they're like way far out and already on a wall, they're not gonna, you know, turn off and go after the jump spell. It's only if that would be a better route were there no walls there at all. And another thing that came out recently, a forum sneak peek, forum only, is that troops will no longer just target randomly on the walls. This will be bad for Barch users because, and good, bad and good, depending on the design they're against. It'll be bad if they're trying to, you know, spread their troops out and, you know, spread some barbarians to distract the wizard tower. All the barbarians are just going to lump up on the one wall that they start attacking first. And then the wizard tower is just going to take them out in 2-3 shots. Normally you'd spread them out, so it takes like 8 shots to take out all the barbarians. That being said, if it's not being covered by splash damage, so it doesn't matter if your troops bunch up, it will help everyone's troops in every style of attack get through these walls faster. So you don't have, you know, say you're using Go Wee Wee against a guy with level 11 walls, and you can get that 3-star. You got amazing attack, and you can get that 3-star. But you get slowed down by the walls because you got one wizard hitting that wall over there, one wizard hitting that wall over there, a witch hitting that wall, and your queen's off hitting a wall on an empty compartment. Now, instead of that, they're all going to converge on one probably useful wall to hit, and they're going to burrow through it fast enough that you can get that extra percentage. And it'll work with every single armor. You even help hogs, because a lot of times when you get, you know, 1 or 2-star with hogs, but you just run out of time, it's because you got stuck on the walls. Because you got a wizard and archers and all that attacking different walls on different compartments. Now they'll all converge on the most useful wall to hit and burrow through that one wall, effectively making your strategy better. Now, you may be saying, okay, you just labeled a ton of reasons why they just buffed offense, which is already overpowered. On Toby Kaiser's channel, he said that he heard heroes are going to be nerfed in the coming update. It hasn't been released as a sneak peek yet, and normally I'd say, probably not, that's probably just a rumor, but basically, I have heard top players say, you know, I heard this, that they're going to do this update, and I thought, oh, that sounds stupid. They're probably not going to do it. It's probably just a rumor among the top clans and all that stuff. But then, you know, the next update, during sneak peeks, it comes out as sneak peek number 4 or number 5. And I'm just like, wow, they actually knew what they were talking about. So I'm going to sort of take this with a grain of salt and say they probably will be changing the heroes if the number 1 player says that he heard that from something official. Now, if they do nerf the heroes, that will... it'll annoy me. It will help balance out the offense versus defense, but, you know, I've got max heroes. I spent tons of time and about $200 to $300 on the build time gemming to get my heroes up to max level. And now they're not going to be as good. So, I mean, if they reduce them by a few percentage and it doesn't totally, you know, make them garbage and it balances out attacking to defense better, then I'm okay with it. Then it's fine, as long as it balances out without making all the time I spent getting my heroes up a total waste. But, I mean, if they make them garbage, I will be really pissed, because there's a bunch of other ways they could balance out attack versus defense. They could make defense stronger. Besides just adding level 8 Tesla, make defense stronger to balance it out, rather than, you know, totally ruining stuff people spent tons of time and or money maxing out. So I'm just gonna, you know, wait and see what happens. And if there's something to complain about, I'll probably be complaining about it on the forums. If they way overdo it in one direction or the other, like jump becomes so overpowered, everybody loses everything, or heroes get nerfed so bad you may as well not even use them. So I'm just gonna play it by ear right now and just take it as it comes. But yeah, as you can see, this guy's about to get his 50% on me. He has to use a lightning spell on my altars right up there. He actually gets both of them with one lightning spell, which is pretty lucky. But anyways, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching.